Well, hey everybody, it is Thursday, September 14th, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 139. It is a big day today. In case you don't know, this is Randomizer 139, which means I have done 138 Randomizer streams before this. That is how long it took me to take down every single Mastermind in the game. I started this whole channel by doing Randomizer streams, and I figured, I should maybe eliminate the Masterminds as I go along, and we'll see how long it takes me before I can beat all of them with randomized setups on streams. Turns out, the answer is about 3 years. We may or may not do it today. We'll see. Also, along the way, I might have eliminated Odin twice by accident. He came back in, or Loki did. I forget how that works. But anyway, we're good here. Today's the day. Hey, AS Miller, thank you so much for the 25 months of subs. Thank you so much. You got this, Bagel. He says, I hope I can do it. So yeah, I'm just going to cut right to it. Here is our Mastermind today. We'll get to that in a second. This is Wasteland Hulk. Again, thank you, Jolt, for sending me these alt art promos of the Secret Wars Masterminds. By the way, I'll restate, if you have an extra or have a Red Skull acrylic promo, Jolt is looking for one, and we'll work out a deal with you. But thanks for sending that to me. Yeah, and other big news, What If got a release date. It is releasing on Wednesday. If you're watching this live, it's releasing in less than a week. If you're not watching it live, it's releasing very soon, or it's already out. And just like Off the Cuff says, in time for a new core set. And we'll be doing our regular thing of adding them in to the rotation after a month. We're going to hopefully do a reboot very soon, but we'll see. I am going to probably do a marathon stream of What If. It's probably I'm aiming for Saturday, the Saturday of the week of the release. I know that maybe some other folks are going to be doing some streams of What If as well. That's what I'm shooting for. I will confirm that with you next week, because I really want to play through that entire set. It's a core set, but there's still only 4 schemes, and that's all the games I'm going to end up playing, I think. All right, so I think that's it. What If is coming soon. Any other news I've got? No. Oh, we finished Legendary Legacy Adventure. It's done, which is a big deal in case you don't know. So Legendary Legacy Adventure is a game mode that for Legendary that I put together, which involves set paths for each character in Legendary, not hero set, but characters. So, Steve Rogers with his multiple sets, Peter Parker with his multiple sets, characters that have one set like Rogue, everybody. And there's one hero path for each character, where you get to play through 5, for now, you get to play through 5 different battles based on that character, something that has to do with their history or their card mechanics or whatever. And thanks to the wonderful folks here and everywhere else who have helped design paths, we are 100% complete for now. Every single character in Legendary has a 5 hero path. Some have multiple paths, or 5 battle paths, not 5 hero path. Some have 5 heroes. Some have multiple paths you can take. And then once What If comes out, there's going to be edits to those, and 3 more paths coming out as well. Peggy Carter, Killmonger, and the Watcher are going to be 3 new characters to Legendary who will get their own paths as well. If you would like to, it won't be incomplete for that long, Ollie, because I think we're going to have some volunteers who want to design paths. But the mode now supports multiple paths, so you do not have to claim a character. You can just design a path for one of those characters if you'd like, and we'll be at 100% very soon. But it was a huge project, so thank you to everybody who helped make it 100%, and I can't wait to actually play it. I know I owe you guys a stream on that as well, but enough running my mouth here. Let's go ahead and go over our results for this past week's league so we can get to the main business today. So we took down Killmonger this past week. Killmonger was subjugating with obedience discs. I would love to hear from you guys how you think the group as a whole did. Was there a lot of wins, a lot of non-wins, in whatever form we want to label that? And what was the fun level as well? I had a lot of fun. I gave this a 5 out of 5. I thought it was wild and wacky and a lot of cool interactions, but I want to hear what you guys think. And if you have not played the league yet, now's a great time to do it, because we're about to do a reboot, and there might be some twist to it. There was a lot of games played. Yeah, I saw a lot of results coming in. So here it goes. Jolt says 78%. I'm seeing some percentages come in. 90%, 83%. Got a 4.0. Okay, that's pretty positive. Let's go ahead and take a look here. It was an 81%. So very close, Snatch Cat. 83. Actually, I think Jolt and Snatch Cat were equally close, just in opposite directions. No, Snatch Cat was closest by 1. Look at that. Easy. Fun level was 4.0, which you nailed there. Very well done. Let's go ahead and look at some of the results. Oh, I gotta zoom in a little bit. Hold on. Zoom out a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and jump up here to some of the results for setup B, setup A, and then we're gonna get into the business of the day. Here we go. So it starts with one there at 12th place, said fun game. Iron Man and Shuri certainly made a great team. Both sides used them in some form, with Deadpool's oddball being a nice top end for both sides. Was able to hit Killmonger twice with Fury's rare, which really helped speed things up. A lot of great synergy with the hero deck. Everyone was useful. And that's a 12th place. Let's go ahead and take a look at our top 10 here. So 10th place right there is Egypt right there with 35 total rank points. Had one deck that was just tech cards that managed to get pure Fury, while the other deck just dirtied and dirtled? I don't know what that word is. And KO'd guys with Battlefield promotion while buying any non-tech cards on the HQ, so my Empowers were at least 2, but usually 3 or 4. Love when Empower goes well. All right, and Trace in there at 9th place, 35.5 total rank points. 8th place is Lupin, 36 total rank points. 6th place goes to the tie between Astigmatic Oracle and Jolt, 36.5 total rank points. By the way, I didn't say if you wanted to play Legendary Legacy Adventure, just go to adventure.bageltopgames.com. Easy, done. I said it. Okay, 5th place goes to Brent Campbell with 43 total rank points there. 2nd place in turns helped them out. 4th place is Lasombra81 with 45 total rank points. Who are our top 3? To dirtle means to waste time taking actions that may eventually someday possibly pay off. I have never used that word in my entire life. I use dawdle. Is dawdle a different definition than dirtle? Dawdle means like to wait around and waste time. That's very specific though, dirtle. I've never used that. All right, love learning new stuff. All right, Adrian Miller there at 3rd place with 48.5 total rank points. Let's look at the top 2. 2nd place goes to Avatarish, got the silver medal there with 49 total rank points. 3rd in turns, 4th in points per turn, but those no escapes was enough to get him up there. So was everything else. And then going to 1st place is Snash 108 with 54 total rank points, swept it first across the board. Dawdle is a very easy task. No, dawdling, like the verb of, you know, waiting around and taking forever. Shuri Iron Man deck versus Shield deck. Picked up all 3 of Shuri's shock nets and was able to put all the cards that didn't help either side on the bottom of the deck. Not to mention that once the HQ was all tech, I just left it that way and shredded Killmonger's forces with 2 turns in a row of 30 plus attack. It was a massacre. Dawdling. Oh, a lot of similar words here. So well done everybody there in setup B. Let's take a look at the one I played. Setup A. How did I do? I didn't even look. Let's go ahead and see. So Jay Parnell there at 14th place said a bit frustrating. All the twists came super early and Killmonger would have been dead in 2 turns without fail. That's the rough thing about timer schemes. Sometimes you get the quick end of the time with little to do about it. Very true, and I hope it doesn't happen to me today with what's going on. All right, our top 10 for setup A. G-Jip there again on the board with 29 total rank points. 9th place is Montax with 35 total rank points. Nova and Mr. Fantastic were amazing together. Nullifier was able to do a lot of damage thanks to the focus ability. I love that card. 8th place is Snash with 36.5 total rank points. 6th place is another tie. 2 6th place ties in one each setup. So, Ashy, and then welcome back to the league and the server Eidolon after a 2-year hiatus there. So welcome back with 43 total rank points. 4th place, another tie between me and Red John, 45 total rank points. Looked like I did a bit better in turns, and Red John did a bit better in points per turn. So I guess well done both of us there. Looking at the top 3, Adrian Miller again in the top 3 with 45.5 total rank points there. Little lower in points per turn, but the rest was enough to get him up there. 2nd place is Brent Campbell with 48 total rank points. 6th place in turns, but a high points per turn, and no escapes helped him there. Who got 1st place for setup A? It was Jolt with 49 total rank points. 6th in turns, but it didn't matter because 1st across the board helped him get there. Might be the most fun I've ever had using Ronin. Got Contest of Champions to work in my favor almost every time and was raking in the bystanders and shards with his cards. I tried to do that. I wasn't super effective with him, but I'm glad you were. So well done. This was not Epic Killmonger, did I? Thank goodness it was regular Killmonger. But that's it for this week's setups and scores and all that good stuff. Now it is time for this randomized setup today. So before I start the predictions, I want to go over just a couple of things. First of all, our Mastermind is going to be Wasteland Hulk because I have eliminated successfully every single other Mastermind. Second, there's 2 heroes we will not see today, guaranteed. Those 2 heroes are Storm, who is retired, and, okay, predictions are up. Avengers Nova, Richard Rider, who is officially also retired after last week. Also, we won't see any schemes that have been eliminated, but anything else could appear from any expansion that's released or base set that's released. So let me have it in chat right now. What do you want to see? Who do you think you're going to see? And I just pressed the wrong button, so hold up. My speedrun timer started, and that's too early for it. So let me go ahead and show it. Here we go. There's the randomizer. There's the thing. Let me fix the size of it. Give you guys some time to shout out what you want to see, and then I'll read it. Okay, so we got Wasteland Baseball. Why bring that curse upon us? Yeah, doesn't hurt to double check the setup. Hulk writes the scheme with his bare hands. Wasteland Hulk's baseball. What is Wasteland Hulk going to do today? Wasteland Blackjack. He could summon an Elder God. Proxima could appear. It would be cool if we saw Darkhawk, who was today's hero of the day. By the way, does anybody know what tomorrow's hero that we're rating? We hear about her a lot. Wasteland Hulk puts humanity on trial. If Gambit shows up and the Blackjack scheme shows up, I don't care how the game turns out. I'm just going to be happy because Gambit, again, if you don't know, he's the only core set hero that has never been randomized in all 138 streams. So this could be his day. Shioka's the defendant. Darkhawk and Proxima would be amazing. Oh, I want to reboot this. I want to win this today so much. All right, one person says when everybody else is being very conservative with their points right now because they don't know what's going to happen. You know the Mastermind. You already know the Mastermind, but the scheme could change everything. He gets buffed up real good, so he's going to stay right here. Okay, I think that's enough guesses. Predictions are up. Gonna start the thing, get the cards. No more stalling. I gotta face my my fate here, and so do you. Here we go. Final setup, maybe, before you reboot. All the Masterminds in 3, in 2, in 1. We're doing the Cosmic Cube. Wow, that's kind of poetic in a way. That's kind of poetic in a way that we're doing a core set scheme on a timer. Probably the most basic scheme there is this one. That is going to be a fun way to end it. We'll see what happens with the scheme twist. Get those predictions in. I already got Hulk. Let's get the rest of it. I get to use the shiny promo too. All right. Where is it? I lost to it twice already. Guess who else I lost to twice? Wasteland Hulk. I think I lost him 3 times. So if I win today, I get to take out a scheme and Mastermind I've lost to multiple times, which will be interesting. All right. That's the Daily Bugle. Wait, why can't I find it? Now I can't find the scheme. It should be under you for Unleash, but it's not there. It's okay. I'll just grab one of the other promos I have for the wheel because it's nearby if I can't find the actual one I need. That's really funny. Where the heck did I put it? Someone's going all in. You going all in? Who was that? Deadeye's going all in. All right. I just didn't tell you to do that. Yeah, I can't find. I'm gonna grab the promo from the side over here. I want my shiny scheme today. Come on. Where's my cool stuff? Making me look bad in front of the chat, cards. I think Loki stole the Cosmic Cube again. Alright, got it. Here we go. Found one. I found one. Yeah, I didn't even look at the heroes. We got some good heroes today. I really hope I see Drax's dual knives. Alright, there's this thing. It's taking me forever. Hey, Sway, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. How many months is that for Sway? I don't want to look. 6 months. Thank you so much, Sway. Alright, let me go ahead and get the rest of the cards. So, Wasteland, of course, Dark Descendants, and Death's Heads. A lot of D's, a lot of, some feasting there. Wait, Death's Heads don't feast, do they? I don't remember anything. Let me just get the cards. Alright, Wasteland. Alright, thank you for the water. We got Dark Descendants. Interesting addition. Once we reboot, one of the things we're going to do is not use a... we're not going to use the always leads, which is going to be very interesting as we go forward. Except for new Masterminds, that's the exception. Death's Heads, and alright, we got Psylocke, Korg, Morbius, fun! Ooh, I can do some really cool stuff with Blood Frenzy here. Okay. Although Dark Descendants, I think there's some gainable in there. Okay, let me get the X-Men first, Psylocke and Magik. Teleporting. I like that. Still no Gambit. He doesn't exist. Not yet. He'll be there soon. Ish. Drax is next. Marvel Studios Drax. There he is. And then Morbius and Korg. I don't think they've ever met. Somebody spun the wheel! Okay, where's Korg? I gotta check on that wheel spin. Somebody is spinning before the end of the game, so very interesting. All right, that's it. Let me go ahead and shuffle this stuff. Okay, Scheme and Mastermind are kind of here. And let's get the villain deck put together. So this scheme couldn't be simpler. Super simple scheme. Gambit is exclusively B right now. That might change. So ending on a core scheme before we see a new core set with new core schemes. Who's going to try to pick up What If or order it as soon as it goes up? I should actually ask this. Is anybody not going to get What If, at least not right away? I'm just curious. No judgment either way, because, you do you. I'm just very curious as to what your plans are. Obviously, I'm going to pick it up as soon as I can. But anybody's like, it's another core set, I have enough stuff, or I don't need another core set, Maybe I don't like the show. I'm just curious. Yeah, I know some of you can't, so I empathize with those who can't actually access it. So I hope you're eventually able to. Eidolon, back in spending all my channel points on this. Yeah, I'm surprised you still had channel points. I'm glad they let you keep them. All right, so villain deck is... How many twists did I put in here? Did I put the right amount? I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I did 8 twists. 2 bystanders, all that good stuff. Ooh, What If and Matrix at the same time. You're going to be busy. That's a lot of content there. LGS should have it a week after a week or so. I'm hoping the one I usually go to has it the day of, because I would really like to marathon it that weekend for you guys. We'll see. And as usual, I expect Upper Deck's going to do their unboxing of it on Wednesday. So if you'd like to see a full unboxing as soon as it comes out, check their Twitch channel out. It's upper_deck on Twitch. So yeah, this one is an evil wins on twist 8. So I gotta win quickly and have a decent shuffle. Otherwise I could be in big trouble. But I do get to replay this. And I can keep this stream going as long as I want and keep replaying it. But there's a certain point where I might not be able to keep going. But we'll see. Bought extra sleeve. Luckily, I am just starting to run out of sleeves. When I re-sleeved, I got a bunch of extra ones to future-proof a bit, but I don't know if I have enough for What If. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. Look at the points. All right. Submissions are still open for predictions. 15 of you say win, 4 of you say lose. So if I lose, it's going to be a lot of points for you. We will see. Okay, there's the villain deck. It took me forever, but I really wanted to make sure it was a good shuffle, and I'm still probably going to hit all the twists. Yeah, you got to play the odds. I get it. All right, if I did a second prediction, my prediction would be, who thinks that I'm going to gain Morbius's rare in this game? Will be another fun way to celebrate this maybe final stream before the reboot. I think I recruited it once on stream, but never got to actually use it. Speaking of Morbius's rare, his rare is one of the 128 cards that made the final list of top legendary art. If you'd like to participate in the voting for that, that is in the Discord in the bracket battle forum there. I asked you for your favorite legendary art. I took the top 128 that were voted for, and we are putting them head to head and determining the best piece of art in Legendary Marvel. So far, we're about halfway through, a little over halfway through round 1, and there are some tough choices that you've made. But there's still more to go. I'm not telling you which ones I'm voting for yet, because I don't want to, I almost said spike the punch. I think I was looking for poison the well. It's a very, very different expression. But Either way, I don't want to influence anybody. That would be funny if people started using Spike the Punch instead of Poison the Well. Although there could be a positive connotation to that. All right. Hero deck is shuffled. There are some good heroes in here. I am very much looking forward to seeing if I can pull this off with the heroes that are available to me. Plus with some KO power with the Henchmen. I didn't forget the wheel. I wanted to start this. I will spin the wheel as soon as my timer is out here. Okay. Starting hands. Let's do this. If the wheel happens during the game, I'll wait till the end. But I wanted to get this clock going, and I wanted to see what the setup was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love the battles in the Discord. That and the rankings get me through my day. I'm glad you enjoy them. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Once we run out of heroes, we're moving on to schemes after that, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping for a super quick loss so I can get a huge point payout, but we still have a second game to finish this arc. Yes, that is your best outcome. I could have all the twists on the top of the deck. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, starting hands are done. Nothing else for this scheme. Again, it's very, very simple, which we'll go over any of their scheme setup. And that is it. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll see it. All right, 9 minutes, 27 seconds. I'm going to call that respectable, even though it is absolutely not. All right, before I do my overview, let's go ahead and see who spun that wheel. And I wonder, I'm guessing, because somebody did ask about it. And, oh, it was Desert Raven Gamer that spun the wheel. And, hey, you guys started a hype train. There's a hype train going on right now. I didn't even notice that. Thank you for the hype train. Let me go ahead and spin that wheel for your Desert Raven Gamer. And I hope you're here. And then we'll go over a thing. Here we go. Wheel. Show me the wheel. Show me the wheel. All right. Oman, what's this game all about? Ooh, can I put it in a sentence? This game is all about using your favorite Marvel heroes and characters all together in a deck builder format where you slowly build up a deck full of awesome combos to take down classic and new Marvel masterminds and villains in a semi-cooperative, mostly cooperative way. With a bunch of original art on the cards, and I'm going too long on this. It's the Marvel deck building game, and it's a blast. If you stick around, you get to see a game, and I'll answer any questions you might have. All right, Desert Raven, here's your spin. I gotta abridge that sentence a little bit for next time. Looks like it is an organized crime wave. It is an organized crime wave, which I happen to have right here. Put it over here. Would you like to accept one of these, Desert Raven, or give that up for a second spin? And I'll take that water from earlier because I was busy doing stuff. Ilman, have you played deck builders before? Like Ascension or Star Realms or something like that? This is literally all I play, Oman. So hopefully you like this game if you're by here. You'll take it. All right, please DM me that you are going to collect this. Congrats on that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of things in common with Dominion here that you'll probably recognize. Are you a Marvel fan too? Because if you like Dominion and Marvel, this is the game for you. Okay, let me go ahead and go over the Mastermind and scheme. Here is our Mastermind. Oh, predictions are close. 15 win, 4 lose, 96% of the points towards a win. So big payout for those if I have a really bad shuffle. But we'll see what happens. Anything could happen. Here is our Mastermind. It is the final Mastermind that I have not yet beaten on stream. Literally everybody else was defeated except for this guy. It is Wasteland Hulk. He gets +3 attack for each of his Mastermind tactics among all players' victory piles. Oh, I just realized I have to get his tactics. I just grabbed the promo. Oh, I've played Marvel Champions too. Yeah, so one of the big differences between Champions and Legendary is Champions, it's a deck constructor. You build it ahead of time and then you play. What I like about Legendary is it's a deck builder, so you build it as you go and you kind of have to adjust your strategy as you're playing. And everything else, you can randomize it. There's over 32 expansions. 33, 34 new core sets coming out, so there's tons of content, nearly infinite replayability. All right, anyway, +3 for all his tactics anywhere in victory piles, which is interesting with Blood Frenzy. Always leads Wasteland, Master Strike, Cross-Dimensional Hulk, Rampage. And let me go ahead and get his tactics as I go over the scheme. Scheme is pretty simple. I am still saying it. Does anybody else want me to stream Champions? I haven't really heard that much demand for it. Plus, I haven't figured out the logistics. Plus, I don't really like playing. It's so much to handle two-handed. Much more than Legendary. Would you say this is the best deck builder? So it is my favorite deck builder. I don't think I've played enough of them to say it's the best. I've heard from other people who have played a lot of them that this is their favorite. It is the best deck builder that I've played. I'm just going to put it that way. All right, here's the scheme. From the core set, unleash the power of the Cosmic Cube. Set up 8 twists. Put the twist next to this scheme. Twist 5 and 6, each player gains a wound. Twist 7, each player gains 3 wounds. And twist 8, evil wins. So this is basically the first timer, I think, or one of the first timers, if there's others in the core set. And yeah, I haven't heard a lot of folks saying I really want to see champions, but there's probably folks who don't like Legendary who would watch if I did, but obviously I haven't done it yet. Let me go ahead and get the, I have not heard of Moonrakers. What's the theme on that one? Let me get the tactics for Hulk. That's important. Wasteland Hulk tactics. And then we'll get this thing started. I think my odds are pretty good if I have a decent shuffle. If I don't have a decent shuffle, there's really not much I can do. But we'll see. And we'll fill up our HQ and start this thing. Those who've played Moonrakers, how does it compare to Legendary as far as the mechanics? Because I have not played Moonrakers. All right, tactics are shuffled up. Here is Wasteland Hulk in his seat of honor. We're going to put the scheme off to the side. Don't have to worry about it too much. Let's see who's starting in our HQ. We have. I really hope this is going to be a very helpful starting HQ. That could set the tone for the whole thing. We got 1 Drax. Nothing goes over my head. Moonrakers is a deck builder where you not only get to build a deck, but ship a ship as well. Like an actual, like you build a boat. An actual boat. Not an actual, you know what I mean. Double building. Ooh, there's Drax's Rare Adventure, My Family. We got Mesmerize. That's a really good one to get early. Mesmerize. Morbius is Mesmerize. Precog is also a very good one to get early. And then Travel Through Limbo, Magik. Very interesting. I don't really see a cohesive strategy here yet, but I could do some maybe Blood Frenzy, Excessive Violence stuff. A spaceship. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Bounty Hunters and Shipment Crew in space. Okay, so is it like Star Realms? Because I have played Star Realms, although you don't really build a spaceship there. That's cool. It's a secondary mechanic. What's great about Legendary is every single time you play Legendary, there's a scheme. This is the scheme for today, and it literally changes how the game is played. And so there are things where there's ancillary parts of the game you have to add on, like that ship, but there's so many schemes. I think there's a lot more strategy to it. Marvel is fun and nostalgic for me. Yeah, so I heard about Legendary is that there's definitely games that are more complex, more strategy involved, but this one has plenty of strategy for me. I don't need it to be that complex. That's what you make it, right? I have not played the Attack on Titan deck building game. I heard there's a Star Wars one recently that's pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and start this thing. I hope I do well. I really want to eliminate all the Masterminds today. And you'll see if I crash and burn or succeed. Here we go. Turn 1 begins now. I didn't even have to change the number of twists there. We're perfect. All right, we're starting with a 5 and 1. No 5s to pick up. I really wish there was. So now we get to see if I get a twist on turn 1 or not and see what the tone of this game's going to be. Oh, there it is. All right, that's not great. You got the shuffle. Those who said I was going to lose are feeling pretty happy right now. Yes. You know what you come here for. All right. Twist goes next to the scheme. Nothing happens on the twist until twist 5. Which, hopefully, if the rest are tucked, will buy me some time. There's the first one. All right, let's get into this. Let's look at all the cards that I can recruit this turn with 5 recruit. And again, Ilmon or anybody else who's in the chat watching this particular game for the first time, please let me know if you have any questions about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I try to go over as much as I can. I'll show it over here in the close-up. So I have 5 recruits, so purchasing points, and the cost in the lower right-hand corner is how many points it costs to buy or recruit. So there are 4 things I can pay 3 to recruit this turn. I'm going to go over all the possibilities for you. The first one is Nothing Goes Over My Head, Drax, 2 attack, Excessive Violence. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard a number of them, put the rest back in any order. I do like this top deck stuff. We'll see if I can go with Drax, but Mesmerize is the one that really catches my eye. 2 plus recruit, Moonlight, Blood Frenzy, gaining recruit instead of attack. So Moonlight means there are more odd than even cards in the HQ, and Blood Frenzy means +1 for each different VP value, victory point value in your victory pile, which is really good. But it has to be Moonlight, and I have to have defeated some stuff. But I'll get there. Precognition Psylocke is also a decent one to pick up early. 2 recruit, reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may recruit it this turn. If you do, draw a card. You have to recruit it, though. You don't just get to gain it or anything. Probably the weakest card in her set, but it does help you get some cool things. Then Travel Through Limbo, Magik, 1 attack, teleport, and then ranged you get +2 attack. This is a good one, especially if more of them show up. But For my first purchase, I am going to need some recruit. I'd like to pick up Drax's rare. I'm going to start with Mesmerize, and hopefully left side can get some VP value so that I can actually use Mesmerize and get a ton of recruit from it. That's my first pickup on the left. And then we got a 4 cost. So I'm going to pick up a sidekick. I wish I could have picked up an uncommon for a 5. Something more expensive, but it wasn't there. Moonrakers you can't play solo. Oh, that's a big one for me. I play these all solo. All right, here's our first sidekick. It is Layla Miller. That's pretty good. I guess I'll pick Shield or something, because I mostly have Shield cards. Okay, moving over to the right side. And yeah, depending on how this... Ooh, I got another 5 and 2. I notice when I shuffle the starter decks, they often match. I can't tell you why. Anyway, turn 2 is... Okay, we got Havoc Brainwash. This is going to work great with Magik if I can gain this. So, it is a villain that has 6 power. Fight, gain this as a hero. Escape, Havoc becomes a hero dominated by the Mastermind. X gene, range, you get +2 attack. I would love to gain this on one side. Take Magik as well. It becomes a 2 attack hero with the X gene effect on the bottom. Do I have enough range to build a range deck? I don't know. All right, well, I got 5 recruit. I think it's because when I put them away, I put all the, you know, I do the agents on top followed by the troopers, and I shuffle them the same way each time, so it's probably similar enough that it just happens. Okay. So, a smart thing to do would be to take the other recruit card here with precognition. Let me just look at the divided card to do my due diligence here. So, I'm invisible. Xander is invincible. Drax is 2 attack, excessive violence, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's strength or instinct, draw it. That'd be great for the left side I'm doing. And Xander's invincible. 2 recruit. If the city is empty, you get +1 recruit. A decent card. But I think I'm going to go with Travel Through Limbo and try to get a ranged thing going over here. Let me just pop open the setup real quick. I feel like I don't have a lot of ranged. Magik is there. And that's it. She's the only one with ranged. So that something tells me I'm going to see a lot of Magik's cards. And all I got to do is teleport them. And they're going to have to go somewhere, so... That cost me 3. Let's see if a 2 cost comes up. Whoa, I just knocked this out of the way. All right, ooh, I got Psylocke. Actually, this is really good, because if I just keep teleporting all the Magik cards, I can let Psylocke appear and piercing energy stuff. If I take Psychic Knife, I'm going to have to try to commit to taking Instinct cards and all her other piercing energy cards to consolidate them here. Piercing Energy, if I can get a reliable 6, is going to be great against Wasteland Hulk, because he's just going to get buffed up with attack, and Piercing Energy does not care about that, so... I'm going to lean into it. I hope it's not a mistake. She's going here on the right-hand side. Oh, and start my X-Men side. Ooh, there's Morbius. All right, I got a Blood Frenzy thing on the left, and I got a Piercing Energy thing on the right, which is very interesting. Both things that care and don't care about victory point values. Well, actually, they both care about... Yeah, Blood Frenzy and Piercing Energy both care about VP values, so that's fun. Okay, we got 2 turns of 3 and 3, of course. Here we go. Turn 3 is Death's Heads. Our first Henchmen. Oh, so they don't have Feast. That's right. They have Outwit. Fight. If you outwit these Death's Heads, KO one of your cards that costs 0. Which can KO wounds, but I'm hopefully going to be able to use them to KO my Graves. Now, here's the thing. I can fight them this turn for 3 attack. But if I do, I waste the KO power. So I have to determine what's more useful to me. Keeping the city clear by taking them out right now, or stalling and getting as much KO power as I can by doing Outwit later. As far as my recruiting, I'd really like to take Insatiable Craving, but I'm also going to take Precognition to get more Covert, to get more recruit cards, so I can get Insatiable Craving. There's Move Mountains Korg, Outwit, draw a card. Okay. Man, Korg and Drax are great, but I haven't taken any of them. Just saw Korg for the first time. Okay, I'm going to hit the first Death's Heads because the city can get out of control very fast. So I'll take them out for 3. I don't get the KO power, and hopefully I'll be able to cash in on that a little later. By the way, for those who are new, when I put my cards down, you have your cards in your hand, like you literally hold them in your hand, and then once you play them, you get all the points on them, do their effects. For ease of understanding what's going on, I pretend the right side of the screen here is my hand. So pretend I'm holding these, and then once I play them, I put them over here on the left-hand side, just to make it easier to tell what the heck's going on. All right, that's okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. if I'm brave enough to investigate for Morbius, I can get 6. But I just need 1 more. So maybe I should do the sure thing, the almost sure thing, and go for shield. I'm not 100%. But we'll see. Let me move over. Got to take some risks here. We got another 3 and 3, of course, on turn 4. Turn 4 gives us Wasteland Spider-Girl. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, KO it. I'm pretty sure I know what her real name in the comics is, and I know why it wasn't included on this card. I think I'm right about that. Well, I can't fight anything for this 3, so I might as well just do a recruit. Although there's nothing here I can take except for Drax. But now I know I need instinct cards with that Psylocke. So excessive violence doesn't play nice. That nice with piercing energy. Because I don't think, yeah, you can't use that. You have to spend 1 more attack than you normally need to do to fight. Yeah, I can't do that, right? I can't piercing energy stuff and also spend 1 attack to trigger excessive violence because I'm not spending attack at all. Yeah, it doesn't work. As much as I would like it to. But I'll still take this. To clear the HQ. Yeah, exactly, Sanch Cat. I see why that wasn't used. Now, if I have enough Korg, I can just keep drawing cards, smashing things away, but that could get in the way of some things. Although I think Korg's raw power and Morbius's blood frenzy could work decently together, especially when I'm drawing enough cards with Morbius's odd-numbered common there. We'll see. What's up, Captain Metroid? Welcome. Did you see the scheme? It's Kismet. It's core scheme. But I've lost 2 twice already. I gotta win quick. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I got all my good stuff. I get 1 piercing energy this turn. Ooh, that means the turn after that's going to be awful. I might be able to pick up Morbius this turn. We'll see. Turn 5 is another. She's there double. All right. So here's the deal. I've got 4 recruit. I want to get Morbius, which means I need 5. Lila Miller gives me 1 attack, and I get to investigate for a team. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only need 1 more recruit to get Insatiable Craving. I could say Morbius, get greedy to get 6, but I probably should say Shield. Because all I got to do is investigate and find a Shield agent. If I do, I have enough recruit to get Insatiable Craving, or I could just pull a Trooper or 2 Troopers, or a Trooper and Morbius, in which case I'll be sad. But I'm going to do the safest thing possible. It's Unleash the Power of the Cosmic Cube, Captain Metroid. Believe it or not. I'm going to say Shield, and hopefully this pays off. Top 2 cards of my deck. Okay, it did pay off. So I get to pick which one I'm investigating for, because they're both Shield. I take the agent, and I will tuck the Trooper to the bottom, so I can get more of my good stuff. Classic that I've lost 2 twice. So Layla Miller goes away. Thank you for helping me. Now I have enough recruit. First, I get to precognition. If there's an insatiable craving there, I recruit instead. Then I get to draw a card. We'll see. Or maybe something better. 2 recruit. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may recruit at this turn if you do draw a card. Oh my gosh. It's Morbin time. But I don't have enough recruit. But I know what's coming next. So I know I'm going to have to pick it up. Well, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And I'm going to pick up Insatiable Craving, 2 plus attack and Covert Blood Frenzy. So now I really have to not only KO over here, but I need to get a lot of VP values. I gotta start keeping track of that. I have 1 right now. And I can also take Korg stuff that draws cards. All right, and hopefully I can get its Morbid. Look at this card. I think the art is pretty darn great. The name is amazing. And then 3 attack, Covert Blood Frenzy, drawing that many cards instead of gaining attack. That's going to be amazing if I can get that too. Okay, I've got 2 more attack. I have 3, which isn't enough for anything, unfortunately. But let's go. I think so, A.S. Miller. I forget her name exactly. All right. Is it Moonlight or Sunlight? Oh my gosh, it's Super Sunlight, except for the rare. But I have 6 recruit. And some good stuff here. Turn 6 is Wasteland Hawkeye. Speaking of Bartons, ambush. Wasteland Hawkeye captures a bystander. That bystander is going to be the radiation scientist who can KO heroes. More KO power. Great. Fight. Choose 1 each other player. Draws a card, or each other player discards a card. The words other player are the words that I always miss reading when I'm doing this, so I'm going to try to really be mindful to catch that. I want to play Drax so I can trigger Psylocke's And unfortunately, I can't piercing energy anybody because they're all more than one, but it'll be fun to trigger anyway. So Drax is here. I get to do an excessive violence, which I could... That's 2 attack. Magik's got 1 unless I teleport. So I can't even hit anybody, let alone excessive violence yet. But I can do this at any point during my turn. Let's go ahead and see what I draw with Psychic Knife. So first I draw a card. It is another operative. Piercing Energy. Instinct, I get +1. So where is my special die here? Here it is. I have 1 Piercing Energy. Piercing Energy can be used to fight or defeat. I think it's specifically fight. Fight enemies for their victory point value instead of their attack. But 2 and 4 and none on Havoc there. So doesn't really do much right now, but I wanted to trigger it. And then I might not even play Magik. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. Yeah, 2 attack and 1 piercing energy aren't going to do anything. Recruit-wise, do I want to take Move Mountains to outwit and draw? Or do I want to take the Divided card? Okay, well, this can help me draw instinct cards, which I'm going to be loading up on with Drax if I use excessive violence. And I'd probably take Korg as a safer pick up for the left-hand side. So I think I am going to go ahead and take this Divided for 4 here on the right-hand side and lean into the instinct a little more. And another rare. Okay, look, I have 3 rares in the HQ, which is first, cool, but second, ouch. I really got to get some. I'm going to have to get some Marias because expensive HQ is not good for a timer scheme. I can't stall. So Magik, 1 attack's going to do nothing for me, so I'm just going to teleport her, and I'm probably going to be doing this a lot. So teleport, which means she goes to my next hand as an extra card, and City's filling up. I'm glad I took out that Henchman because, man, I really want to gain that Havoc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a total of 4 attacks, so this side can take out a Spider-Girl, but the bad news is it's left-hand side now, and I can't hit anything, so I'm probably going to have an escape with Havoc, unfortunately. Turn 7. Oh, never mind. The good news is I did not advance the city. The bad news is the clock is ticking. So that's twist number 2. Again, nothing happens until twist 5. That's why this is a great scheme to use to teach the game, because nothing happens for a while and not a lot of scheme management. But then eventually it does hurt, and then eventually you lose. So I've got all evens except for 1 odd, so it is Sunlight. So Mesmerize does not get his Blood Frenzy bonus. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total recruits. And yeah, and you've actually done it, Captain Metroid, with your league or whatever context you've done it. You mentioned. So don't listen to me. Listen to Captain Metroid. It's a good one to teach with. I'm going to pick up some Korg cards because even though they don't recruit, I'll refresh the HQ plus it's Outwit draw a card. Outwit means you have to have at least 3 different costs of cards, hero cards, and I'm probably going to do that every time. Give me a little bit of a buffer there, and then do I want to take Nothing Beats Rock? Yeah, again, Korg is great because he just draws a card, so it's not going to clog your deck. And if I do have a strength, I can smash 2, maybe KO a wound, so I'll take this too. Keep taking cards that draw. There's another Korg. This is another 4 cost. Well, okay. Good news is, again, right-hand side can fight a Spider-Girl, so probably won't have an escape just yet. The interesting thing about Wasteland Hulk, unlike other Masterminds who just get more powerful the longer the game goes on, Wasteland Hulk doesn't get more powerful until you hit him. But once you do, then he gets stronger. So it doesn't really matter when I hit him. Hello, Riversong 3402. Watch out for spoilers. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I got, okay. I got that again, moving over. 7 cards here in the hand. Turn 8 is Havoc Brainwashed once again. Boy, that's an expensive city to fight. Well, like I said, I can fight one thing. I'm going to have to play Magik to do it. Yeah, he sure does. Anything that adds extra tactics. Okay. Let's go ahead and fight Spider-Girl. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, KO it. And it does not, or what I meant is it does cost 2 or less, but it's not a Nod Gray, which I was worried about a little bit. And she's gone. I really needed to get that, though, on the other side for Blood Frenzy, but there's another one. I just need one card that's worth 2 VP. But, okay, 3 recruit left. Nothing I can take, but that's okay, because with this HQ, I definitely need shield officers, and I'm going to take a Maria Hill, probably. Oh, it's a Sharon Carter. I wish I took that on the left for the Cobra trigger, but I'll take it. Plus, she can go undercover for a little bit extra recruit, which will help me get one of those rares at some point. I just need 5 recruit besides her to get one of the 8 costs. Probably want to save its Morbin time for the left-hand side. Drax is double the attack you have, like his other Drax card. Cronin Tactician is also decent. It didn't get that high of a rating because all it does is put cards in the HQ in the bottom of the hero deck, all of them, and you get attack. But it is nice for refreshing the HQ, especially this expensive one. Although I kind of want to pick up its Morbin time if I can. But we're still in Major Sunlight, though, which is not helping Morbius. Turn 9 is Wasteland Kingpin. Okay, good news, bad news here. Good news is he has Bribe. Bad news is, boy, I can't hit anything else this turn. Bribe, Escape. Kingpin ascends to become a new Mastermind. He gains the ability Master Strike. Each player reveals an instant hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. Ouch. Okay, well, yeah, my max attack is 3, so I can't fight anything, so I'm probably going to have Havoc escape, which is a bummer. It's still Sunlight, so no bonus for Morbius, so all I've got is 4 recruit and 3 attack. Can't do anything with that 3. I don't want to take the Divided Drax, so I'm just going to take another Korg, and just hopefully I keep drawing enough to get through what I need to get through. Going forward. All right, there's a Psychic Knife. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, Havoc will affect the score because... Oh, no, he won't because he goes to the Mastermind. You're right. Same thing with the Wasteland Kingpin wouldn't affect the score either. Yeah, setup E is usually weird, but I look forward to that. Yeah, any villain that escapes and goes somewhere else does not count as a villain in the escape pile at the end of the game because they're not in the escape pile at the end of the game. Turn 10, Death's Head, so that is going to push out Havoc, which means a couple of things. First, we have to KO a hero from the HQ that costs 6 or less. I have 2 options. I'm actually going to get rid of the Divided Drax card here instead of the cheaper Psylocke. And there's a more expensive Drax. And then he escapes, and he has an escape effect. Havoc becomes a hero dominated by the Mastermind. And you know what we needed? We needed Wasteland Hulk to be more powerful. So, he is. So, what happens now is Wasteland Hulk is dominating Havoc. Wasteland Hulk gets +1 attack for dominating 1 hero. So, he's at 8 right now. At least he's not going to increase... Oh, Havoc came back. Go away. Get out of here. And the Death's Heads come in with their Outwit KO. I can't outwit this turn, but I have enough attack to hit something else. So let me, I could get 4 recruit this turn, but I'm going to go for punchy time. So 2 attack, and I have the excessive violence effect. I can hit Wasteland Spider-Girl with excessive violence, but if I hit this other Wasteland Spider-Girl, that means I lose the ability to get a 2 victory point value on the left-hand side for Blood Frenzy, unfortunately. I don't know off the top of my head if anybody else has 2 VP. But anyway, we'll do it. I got 5 attack. I could always hit Death's Heads, but that'll lose KO power instead. Should I just cross my fingers and hope that there's another 2 victory point value villain in here somewhere? I think there might be. Without looking, I think there might be, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to hit Wasteland Spider-Girl for 5 attack, so that's with a little bit of excessive violence. And we'll do the effect. Top card of my deck. Yep, that's what I was worried about. So Psychic Knife gets KO'd because it costs 2 or less. Wow, I really messed myself up with that one, didn't I? Ouch. But, and the funny part is, if that didn't happen, Drax would have drawn her, but now she's gone. So top card of my deck is not that anymore, so that completely blew up in my face. But I'll replace it right now. New Psychic Knife. So it's like nothing happened at all. Kind of. There's another Magik. All right. Let's not talk about what just happened. Ooh, look how much recruit that is. It's a maximum of 4. I don't know why I was so excited. I'm going to move a couple of things over because I'm running out of room here just off screen where you can't see, so you don't care. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm moving over. Hey, random question, but you guys see that Nintendo Direct today? A lot of remakes, and I'm kind of excited. A lot of good games I wanted to see come back. Okay, turn 11. What am I doing? Villain deck card. It is another Death's Heads. All right, I don't want to waste these. I can outwit this turn, so I should probably fight some of those. Okay. Speaking of outwit, let's go ahead and play Move Mountains, which is outwit, draw a card. If I have at least 3 different costs of heroes, I have 4, 0, 5, and 2. I do one more than outwit, so I get to draw into precognition. Sweet. So let me think about this. Death's Heads can KO cards that have already been played, so I can KO 2 shield agents this turn. The Tomb Raider remake was surprising, but yeah, people have been wanting to see the 1,000-Year Door remade for a long time, so I'm happy about that. A little bitter about how F-Zero is coming back, but it looks fun, so I'm not going to complain too much. Okay, I want to trigger Blood Frenzy, even though I only have 1 card in my victory pile. Okay, well, here's what I might do. I might split the difference. Let me start with Precognition, actually. 2 recruit, top card of the hero deck. I may recruit Prison Riot this turn. Oh, man, well, now is your chance to play it. Looks like it's pretty much the same game. I can recruit this turn, 3 attack, excessive violence, you get +2 recruit. Maybe. I could draw a card that way, but I don't know. I won't have enough, I don't think. So next I'm going to play Nothing Beats Rock, which is draw a card and then smash 2 with strength. So let me draw the card first because that's the first that happens. Okay, Shield Agent. Before I decide what to smash, if I keep the Trooper, my max attack will be 2, 3... Wait, I have 2 attack from Move Mountains that I forgot to give myself, I guess. So yeah, 2 attack, 2 recruit. That'll be 2, 4, 6, 7 from Blood Frenzy, 8 attack. Which I can use to hit Wasteland Hulk, but the city is full. And I have a bystander that's about to get carried off. So I could also hit Wasteland Kingpin for 11. I could hit both Death Heads and KO 2 heroes, which is also very good. I think I want to do that. I think I want to clear the Henchmen. Which means I only need 6 attack, which means 2, 4, 6, which means I don't need this Trooper with 7. So I'm going to smash away the Trooper for 2 attack. Okay, let's play... Although Wasteland Kingpin would give me that VP value for Blood Frenzy. Oh, I'm second-guessing myself now. Let's play my agents, because that'll give me 5 recruit. But hold on, I'm not picking anything up for 5. I can get Prison Riot, which will let me draw a card. Yeah, let's do that. 3, 4, 5 recruit. So this turn, I will go ahead and pick up Prison Riot that Psylocke revealed from the top of the hero deck. I have some strength over here, sure. Which is going to let me draw a card because I've recruited that card, and it's another agent, which doesn't really do much for me. So let's play Insatiable Craving. 6 attack plus 1 victory point value. My pile triggered, so 7 total attack and 1 floating recruit here. Okay, well, I think I'm going to hit Wasteland Hawkeye for that 4 VP. Or, again, both Death's Heads. That's 2 KOs. I kind of want the KOs. That's kind of great. And I'll go for Wasteland Hawkeye once I've thinned my deck a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, turn down to 1 because I'm going to hit them both. 1 for 3, the other for 3. If you outwit them, KO one of your cards that costs 0. So let's go ahead and do that. For both of them, I'm going to KO 2 shield agents. Even though I want the rare, but I'm going to have to get that by using Morbius to do so. Alright, those KOs are valuable. Alright, I'm about to reshuffle too, so let's see what I end up with. Let's see if that was a worthwhile pickup. The more I thin my deck, the faster my deck's going to perform, the more reliably it's going to perform, and I have to do that before I run out of twists. Yes, you can resolve excessive violence and fight effects in any order you like. Amazing reminder, thank you. That will come into play in a couple of situations. And Ollie, if you're listening, that's a great thing to put in the special rules. Because I wouldn't have remembered. 4, 5, 6. With this setup, it might matter. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it was Moonlight, I could afford its Morbid time. And it's almost Moonlight. What Avatar just said above you. So check it out. Before I move on, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could excessive violence something that costs 2. Okay. So, if I can get this Drax out of here next turn, I don't know if I have enough. If I can make it Moonlight, I can get the rare, but I don't know if I can. Let me just put it that way. Ooh, I have enough recruits, so I got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close. Oh, man. This is frustrating. Okay, turn 12 is more Death's Heads. This is very frustrating. I can't excessive violence on the left-hand side because I only have 3 attack. And there's no way I can pick up the divided 6-cost Drax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have, I counted 5. So, Operative, and Sharon Carter. Base is 4. If I send her undercover, that's 5 total. I don't have another recruit. I can't draw with Drax. I can just look at stuff if I excessive violence. But let's just go ahead and play it. That's 2. That's 1 more. That's 3. If I play Magik, that's going to be 4 attack. I could take Magik, but I kind of... So, A, I leave Magik there to help get Moonlight, or B, I recruit it because I have the other one and they work so well together. Or... Yeah, I won't have enough points to hit Kingpin. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. So the only thing I can't hit is the Death's Heads. But I don't even outwit this turn. I got 3 costs and 0 costs. So another wasted KO. I can get 5 recruit. Even if I leave... So if I don't recruit anything, left-hand side again, is only going to have 6 recruits. So frustrated. Is there any cool fight effects I can use to change things? Actually, if I hit Wasteland Hawkeye, that would work. Because each other player draws a card. But I can't fight Wasteland Hawkeye because I don't have enough. I guess I'll play Magik for another attack and do the excessive violence effect just to set up my next hand a little bit better, and that's probably the best thing I can do right now. So for 4 attack, I will hit Death's Heads with excessive violence. I don't outwit, so this one just goes away. So, like, when you fight a villain with excessive violence, you get to choose if you resolve the fight effect first or you resolve the excessive violence effect first. According to what Avatar says there. I never really think about that too much. So, I just did the fight effect. So, for example, I could choose whether to do the Death's Heads fight effect first or do Drax's excessive violence effect first. I don't know. I just read Avatar said that. Again, I don't think about it that much, but I would look at the rule sheet for excessive violence. If I think about it, my intuition would have said you have to do excessive violence after the fight effect, but I didn't look at it, so I'll do this now. Top 2 cards of my deck. I'll discard both of these. All right, I have 4 recruit. I can send Sharon undercover for a total of 5. So if I'm not going to get Morbid time next turn anyway, I'm just going to take Magik right now, and we'll see what happens. 3. Cool. All right, that was an odd anyway, but oh man, if I was able to get Drax, that would have been Morbid time, but not quite yet. But I can pick up another Insatiable Craving though, which is good. But I really, really need some other VP values over here because I am lacking. I have 1, which is 1. I already lost the chance to get the 2 VP from Spider-Girl. See if I can get some more. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope I draw into another Magik. Turn 13 is our first Master Strike. So Wasteland Hulk is going to do his thing. Cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. They do clarify in Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy. Do the enemy's fight effect and the excessive violence abilities in any order of your choice? Wonderful. But yeah, definitely a special rule because I wouldn't have remembered it, and I don't know how many other folks would. All right, so what I have to do is check each player's hands, cards in play, or discard pile. If any of them have Hulk in the name. If they don't have any with Hulk in the name, they get a wound. So, Right-hand side is Wasteland Spider-Girl. I'm not sure I have either. So neither side has Hulk, which means both sides fail and both sides gain wounds. So, one Grievous on the left. That's not great. And Cross-Dimensional Rampage is returning in What If, so I hope you like it. I do enjoy how it's used. Okay, well, I could have saved the 2 costs from Spider-Girl. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking about it. Anyway, yeah, so I could have done the draw first. So that is an example of how it would have made a difference. I probably still would have done the same thing because I would have been cocky about it, but who knows. All right, so it's not Moonlight as much as I tried to get it to be. So that's 2 recruit, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use that to... Oh, I could pick up... I could leave Insatiable Craving there. Still, good to know it was an option. I could also take this to maybe get it into Moonlight. Excessive Violence for the top card of your deck. You may KO it, remove his spine, and then also illegal. Ooh, this is 3 recruit. Instant to get +1 recruit. I think it's still better for the other side. Plus, Insatiable Craving is very good once I get it going, so I'm going to pick it up for 5 recruit. Hurting the Moonlight. Definitely hurt the Moonlight, but that's Dual Knives. Drax is, in my opinion, one of his best cards. It's so good. I need to pick that up on the right. I've also got Prison Riot. 3 attack. Excessive Violence. Get +2 recruit. And yeah, I'm not hitting anything with this, so that's where that's going to end. Snatch Cat, I learn new things when I watch the stream, and I'm playing the stream. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, some good things here. I like what I see. It's a lot of green and red. Dual Knives is wonderful. We were just talking about the Sneak Attack the Hero's Homes scheme, where you get to pick a hero for your hero deck, and you get to put 3 non-rare cards in your starting deck. And the thing about picking the Marvel Studios Guardians or the Infinity Saga heroes or What If is that they have 6 cards, so you can pick the 3 best non-rares that you want to put in your starting deck, and Dual Knives from Drax would definitely be one I would pick there. Turn 14. Uh-oh. Clock is ticking. Loki's doing a Loki thing. Well, it's actually Wasteland Hulk, but there he is. That's Hulk. He stole it from Loki, and he turned it to Wasteland Hulk, and that's how this whole thing got started. Still nothing until twist 5. But the clock is ticking. Okay, Psychic Knife. Draw a card. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. I've got my Dual Knives. Here's why it's so good. Triggered Artifact. Whenever you play another Strength or Instinct card, you get +1 recruit. This is great for either side. But I'm going to strike while the iron is hot here and take it, because I do have Instinct cards over here. I'm trying to get more. I built the Drax She-Hulk team because Dual Knives... Because you have to do Dual Knives and it's really good. Yes. Well, that's very good. And She-Hulk can throw them. More Korg. Teleporting again because there's nothing I can fight here. So teleport for my next hand. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple of good hands coming up. Starting now. Will I have the time to actually do something with it? Turn 15. Random. One of the most frustrating villains here. Ambush. Random dominates the top card of the hero deck. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and dominate Korg. Nothing beats Rock. Then each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their heroes with the same cost. Random dominates those heroes. So I lose the other Nothing Beats Rock, which really hurts. But I'd love to keep that. Other side has a 2 cost. Nope. Other side is safe. So Random dominates double Korg. He is at 6 attack. Hopefully left side can take him out for the VP and for Korgs. And each side is going to get a Korg this way. If I do fight him. Do I outwit? I do. So 2 attack. Draw a card. This is going to be some good attack. 3, 4, 5 attack. Let's go ahead and play Precognition to recruit. Top card of the hero deck. It is Dimensional Portal Magik, which I'm not going to be able to recruit this turn. And I've got Insatiable Craving with Blood Frenzy. So, options. I could play this now and get a total of 6, 7, 8 total attack because I only have the 1 VP value. Or I could, well, actually, that's it, because I can't get enough attack to hit anything if I don't do that. So, no option. Up to 8 attack. And let's hit random. That is a 3 VP card for Blood Frenzy. Plus, we get Korg back. Again, I could hit Wasteland Hulk, but Still building. So, yep, he's defeated. That's another VP value for me. Each side gets a Korg. That's how it works. 1, 2. For 2, I'll take the other Nothing Beats Rock from the HQ. And now, we're not in Moonlight. We're so close, though, once again. I want Morbius to ramp up. Get me those henchmen out here. Get me those different VP values as well. I want both Wasteland Hawkeye and Kingpin. Although I don't really need Kingpin because when I hit Wasteland Hulk and get a tactic, that's also worth 6 VP, so I gotta remember that. It's not as big of a priority. All right, I don't outwit. Oh, that's awful. Neither of these Korgs can draw. 7 cards, turn 16. Whoop. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I saw that. I know what's coming. That was my bad. I'm gonna take it because it's bad. I saw a second Master Strike there, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that because it's gonna hurt me no matter what. All right, yeah, still don't have any Hulk cards. So, yep, no Hulk cards anywhere. And I'm gonna be hit with that again, with the knowledge I wasn't supposed to have, but not much I can do about it. Couldn't hit Wasteland Hulk, I don't think. I don't know, they're waiting for me to get all the wounds first, I guess. Like, more wounds go out. Yeah, there's 3 of them in that group. But, I mean, maybe they'll show up before this the scheme. All right, so I can get Havoc this turn, right? Let me just pretend to play this out. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And then I could get 8 attack and excessive violence for 7. The city's not going to be empty, so I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit, and I can pick up the divided. So if I have to, I send Sharon Carter away. Do I use Sharon Carter? Yeah, I can use Sharon Carter, send her away to get the 6 cost because that's 3+ attack, and maybe 4, which I can use to get the rare later. Which means I'm not going to play M Invisible. Which means if I want to get Havoc, I do have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. Yep, I'm going to do that. And get Havoc Brainwash, which is going to be defeated and gained as a hero with he's got 4 attack that you can pretty reliably get with enough range cards, and I like that. Now I'll play Xander's Invincible for 2, Hydra Operative for a 3rd, Sharon Carter for 5, and I'm going to go ahead and send her. Ooh, or I could get Dimensional Portal without having to send her undercover yet. Nah, I don't really need that. She cares about sidekicks played. Don't have a lot of sidekicks. Don't have the card that does that. And then I also want to make it Moonlight. So I'm going to go ahead and send Sharon undercover for that extra 1 recruit, which is another 1 VP card for the wrong side. 6 recruit. Let's pick up the divided Drax and Roman Day there. The John C. Reilly card that I have covered up. There's another Prison Riot. I want to see these dual knives come out so I can have the artifact. I have enough cards to trigger it. I haven't seen any other Psylocke cards, so I don't think this game is going to rely on piercing energy because I can't really do that. But that's okay. We're about an hour into the game. Thanks for sticking around. I'm hoping to eliminate Wasteland Hulk today as the last Mastermind I have not yet defeated, but I still haven't hit him once. Had a couple of chances, but didn't do it yet. So who knows? And I can't outwit this turn. So turn 17 is that second Master Strike. Yep, told you I couldn't do anything about it. Didn't really matter. And yep, still no Hulks anywhere. So we're gonna get some wounds. I don't think I've failed these so often. All right, more standard wounds. Those are gonna hurt a lot. 3 wounds on each side, just like that. Well, I can smash them away and KO them with Korg on one side. Anyway, I don't outwit, so I just got 2, 4, 5 attack. 3 recruit, that's 8 total points, not enough to bribe Kingpin, so that attack is going to go completely to waste. And 3 recruit also can't get me anything. I'm going to take a risk and get an officer because I do want to get these rares, and it's a standard Maria. I did KO 2 agents, I'm kind of okay with it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, I need some KO power. Look at this. This is gross. I do get to draw and smash, though. Gotta hurry it up. I'd hit the Mastermind now because the city's pretty empty, but more Death's Heads. Okay. Drax with excessive violence is 2 attack, 3 attack. once again, I have to make the choice as to whether or not I hit the Death's Heads without getting the KO power. I feel like I keep wasting that. If I do, I can set up my next hand with nothing goes over my head. Or I can just do that by teleporting Magik instead. I've also got 3 Recruit, which is going to get me an officer over here as well. And that officer is going to be another Standard Maria. Normally it wouldn't take so many, but I still got 3 rares in the HQ. So, fight the Death's Heads with excessive violence. Fight them without excessive violence to teleport Magik. Or don't fight them at all and save them for KO power on the left-hand side. Left-hand side is going to get... how much attack? At least 2, 4, 5, 8. So this is a Mastermind hit. I do want to hit the Mastermind. So I am going to clear the Henchmen away so that I can be more confident about doing so. So I will play Magik. I will hit Death's Heads with excessive violence. Or... no, you know what? Never mind. I think I'd rather teleport Magik than look and discard maybe the top 2 cards in my deck. So I'm not going to hit with excessive violence. I don't KO anything, which is kind of a bummer, but I do get to teleport Magik for the next hand, which I think is going to be a better decision. We'll see. We'll see what the top 2 cards were. They were 1, 2. Fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm glad I teleported that because that's a great combo. X-Gene, I need a range card on my discard pile, which I don't have. If I recruit Dimensional Portal this turn, which I don't think I'll be able to do, well, I won't be able to. So I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack, plus a draw on the right-hand side. Turn 19 is another Death's Heads. All right, another chance for me to get some KO power. First Prison Riot. Next. Nothing beats rock. Draw a card I draw into. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is great. And I am in Moonlight. Look at that. It's okay, Snatch Cat. Guess what? Hold on. How much recruit does that give me? I have 2 values. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. If I can hit... oh, no. I can hit Death's Heads with excessive violence, get 2 recruit, and I can get the rare. All right. This is great. So, speaking of which, what am I going to smash away? If I smash the Trooper, that'll leave me with 3, 5, 7, 9. It's a lot of attack. But if I smash the Agent, I'll get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I guess I don't need the Agent as much as I need the Trooper, maybe. So I will smash the Trooper away for 2 attack. Okay. That's good so far. Oh, sorry, I messed up. So 3 attack with Prison Riot. 2 attack from the smash. So I'm at 5. Let's play the Trooper for 1 attack. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with excessive violence. Yep, I'll be good. All right. Mesmerize, 2 recruit, and I'm in Moonlight. Thank goodness. I have 2 different values, so that's 4 total recruit. Shield Agent is a 5th. I'll now play... oh, I guess I don't have to play Craving yet. Although if I do, I can hit Wasteland Hawkeye with excessive violence, or I can hit Death's Heads for the KO. But Radiation Scientist also KOs, so I will go ahead and hit Hawkeye, and other side can draw a card. So let me go ahead and play Insatiable Craving now for 8 plus 2. That's 10 attack. I said I was going to hit the Mastermind. I guess I can still hit the Mastermind with excessive violence. Okay. What do I hit here? Do I go for KO power, or Mastermind? I think I might... I gotta win quickly. The scheme's ticking. So I think I want to hit Wasteland Hulk. Leave the city for right hand. Left hand needs the VP values, though, for... I could hit Kingpin with excessive violence. That is also an option, but then I won't have the recruit I need to get its Morbin time. I need the 2 I get from excessive violence. I don't have enough. So I'm not hitting Kingpin. Ooh, this is such a tough one. I think I'm going to hit... I don't remember what Wasteland Hulk's tactics do either, so those could mess me up. I'm going to hit Wasteland Hawkeye. Probably better to hit the Mastermind, but my gut says to go with Hawkeye here. I'm going to hit him for 7. And then I get the dash heads too, so that's great. Yep, hitting him for 7. And then I do get to KO on top of that, which is great. All right. Hitting him with excessive violence. Fight effect, choose one. Each other player draws or discards a card. I'm going to say each other player draws. Left-hand side draws an operative. This takes out turn 19. That's another VP value for me. Oh, I did this wrong. I'm at 3 left, not 7. And then Radiation Scientist. You may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. Awesome. Let's go ahead and KO this Shield Agent from my discard pile. Okay. Getting that. And then the excessive violence takes effect, which I guess I could have done before I did the fight effect, right? I got 2 recruit. I'm at 7 recruit. So I get to pick up its Morbin time. And maybe use it for the first time on a stream. I don't think I used it before. That's why I said so. 3 recruit Covert, Blood Frenzy, drawing that many cards instead of getting attacked. So yes, for me, it is now Morbin time. Welcome to it. And 3 attack, I will also hit Death's Heads to get another KO because I do outwit. KO one of your cards that cost 0. Another agent's gone. I already recruited what I need to recruit, so now I can just thin the deck. I got 3 values for Blood Frenzy. Actually, I should have a little Blood Frenzy die off screen. There it is. All right, I like what the left-hand side's going. I just hope I don't run out of time before I get to do my thing. Ooh, the wounds. The wounds. I forgot about the wounds. Okay, I can smash it away, though, if I get a strength, but we'll see. Moving over to another good hand. This side can hit the Mastermind. Turn 20. I almost got 2 cards again. Whoops. Top corner is... oh, another Radiation Scientist going to Kingpin. Okay. Let's start drawing some cards. Psychic Knife, because I'm not going to use the piercing energy it's going to give me if I draw into something. Okay, there we go. This is interesting. So I can get Dimensional Portal now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's a combo I'm seeing here. Let's say I go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give me 6 recruit, actually. I can pick up Dimensional Portal, give me the X gene, which then will give me 4, 7, 10, 11, and a card draw, and a smash 2. So I can get 12 if I smash the wound. Nope, wait, I didn't play the strength, so nope. 11, which I can just hit Wasteland Kingpin for straight up without bribing him. And then do a KO. But I should probably hit the Mastermind. But that's overkill, and I don't have an excessive violence. Well, I guess I could do remove his spine. But that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Maybe I should do Nothing Beats Rock first to see if I draw recruit. Because maybe I can get an officer and get 2 more recruit and get a rare. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Even though I won't get the smash 2. So, we're going to draw. Hopefully it's a good draw. And no, it's 1. So I have 6, right? Or 7, which is not enough. I don't get to smash it. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Ooh, if only it was 8. I can't get any more recruit doing anything, right? No. I don't think Wasteland Hulk gives me recruit. But, let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and do the trigger. Let's play the Roman Day side. That's 4 total recruit because I played an Instinct. I'm at 4 recruit. We're going to play another Operative for 5. We're going to recruit Dimensional Portal because it can just teleport as well, plus the X-Gene thing. Now I got a range. Ooh, another Dual Knives. Oh, I want to get the second one too. So let's go ahead and play all my Havoc, all my range. So that's 4 total attack with X-Gene. Magik is up to 7. And then 8. So let's take this opportunity to hit the Mastermind for 8 attack. And, oh yeah, I get another Havoc out of it, don't I? That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and hit him. So this Havoc is gained, which is great. And the first tactic is Brutal Beating. Each other player counts the number of wounds in their discard pile and discards that many cards. Oh no, that's going to be a lot of wounds. Ouch. I think, unless I drew them all. 2. That's still a lot. So left-hand side's got to discard. Ooh, a wound for a wound. And a trooper. I guess that wasn't so bad. I guess that wasn't so bad at all. All right, and a tactic for the right-hand side. Right-hand side is saved from the cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage now. Left with nothing. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and I can get 3 attack. That won't do anything. I'll teleport this Magik once again. Having both of those Havocs and 2 Magics is wonderful. I got 2 recruit. Yeah, let me go ahead and adjust his attack after this. 2 recruit. Sidekick. And let's do his card effect now before I end my turn here. So Wasteland Hulk gets +3 attack for each of his Mastermind tactics among all players' victory piles. He went down 1 from the domination. I sure did. I'm glad. And he's at 10, and he's only going to get stronger, which is terrifying. But I'm up for the challenge because I kind of have to be. I don't have any options. But I might be able to get a second dual knives soon. And I might have one in my hand now because I haven't seen it in a while. It's got to be here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. And a wound. But that dual knives will be out permanently. So will the second one. All right. Shortened hand, but Blood Frenzy does give me a lot. This is a great card Morbius has. And another Death's Heads. I do outwit, so if I can hit them, that's more KO power, but it's only a trooper I can get rid of. Although I do get to draw with Korg. So precog, let's see. Top card of the hero deck is another Drax, cost 3. I'm going to play Nothing Beats Rock for just the draw. Last card in my deck, it's an agent. Cool, something to KO. I get to activate Blood Frenzy with the covert. I need more covert charges in case. Now my value is 3, right? I got 1 cost, 4 cost, or sorry, cost, VP. 1, 4, and 3. I'm up to 5 attack. That's 5 attack with 1 card, basically. Not counting the trigger. Can't do anything with it, though. So let's just play what I've got for fun. And I can recruit Nothing Goes Over My Head if I want to draw a card. But I don't really want this. And if I did draw a card, it would cause a reshuffle, which would mean none of these really good ones would end up in my deck. So I don't think I want to do that anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the Death's Heads for 3. So again, I do outwit. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to KO this agent. In the deck a little more. And I'm going to get a sidekick. Standard sidekick. I welcome the draw. And now it's a full reshuffle. Okay, every time a twist happens, I know I have at least a certain number of turns left. So I have a max minimum of 4 turns left before I lose. Which is not a lot, but I don't think it's going to be that. We'll see. But I sure am at turn 21, so the clock is ticking. This deck has the potential to be very good. We'll see how much these grays are distributed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and the wounds, too. Hopefully I can draw into Korgs that can smash that away. I am still in Moonlight, right? No, I totally lost my Moonlight. I wasn't even paying attention. But it's less important now. I just care about the covert trigger. Here's the knives. Turn 22. There we go. There's that ticking clock I just mentioned. That's twist number 4. Next twist and the twist after. And especially the twist after that, more wounds are going out. That's a ton of wounds. And I have Smash, and I have the Death's Heads, but without any specific wound mitigation or utility. That's rough. Not to mention the evil wins at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and play Dual Knives out here. It is an artifact, which means it stays out on the field. Triggered artifact. Whenever you play another Strength or Instinct card, you get +1 attack. Die, Spaceship. It's going to stay out here. Which is great. Wasteland Hulk is particularly a tougher mastermind than most when using Final Blow rules, and that's probably why I haven't beat him yet. Yes. He has a final health bar. Well, if I decide to play the left-hand side of Drax here, that's going to give me 1, 2, 3... 4, and 5 is my maximum attack here. I made it for definitely the final game before Bagel is crowned most legendary in the school yearbook. Yeah, I try to take pictures with all the clubs just so I'm in all the photos, you know? Okay, so that's a max attack of something I can't hit. So instead of that, I'm just going to focus on recruiting stuff. The city is not empty, so my max recruit is 3. So this might be a rest turn, a rest and teleport. I did play a dual knives, so that doesn't really hurt me. I have more wounds I'd like to rest, but this is one wound I can rest away. Because there's nothing meaningful I could attack or recruit this turn anyway. So I'm going to rest this. I'm going to rest this wound away. I do 3 cool things I can do while I rest. Or 2 cool things, I guess. I rest the wound away. I will teleport Magik here. And I will play dual knives. I still did things. So I'm going to end my turn. Didn't fight a recruit, so the wound's getting KO'd. And we'll move forward. 1, 2. More wounds. Because I'm going to get even more wounds after this. I don't care how long this stream goes. I'm definitely playing another game after this if I don't win, because I really want to eliminate this Mastermind. And with my luck, if I do lose this one, the second game is going to be even worse for me. Because, boy, I've had some really good card pickups. I just don't know if I have the time. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Some card draws, some interesting things. I have a sidekick to play before Magik, so that's good. Time for some Blood Frenzy. Okay, Nemesis appears. This is rough. Ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-gray heroes. Nemesis dominates those heroes. Who am I going to give him? Definitely not Craving. I'm thinking about Mesmerize. Because if I give him Mesmerize, that I haven't been able to get that often. Plus, I got the rare already. That's a Cobra that triggers it, though. So, if I do that, I can't trigger the Craving, which will give me 5 total attack. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't give it to him now. I need the Blood Frenzy to try to hit Kingpin or the Mastermind. So I'm going to have to give him a Move Mountains. Because that guarantees 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 card draw. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, shoot. There's not really a good option here. Ooh, this is rough. I'm going to give him Korg. Right-hand side is going to give... This is also difficult. I'm going to give the teleporting Magik. And hopefully I can take him out this turn so I can get those back. If I can't hit the Mastermind. So he is at 7 right now. Let's see what I draw first. I still do outwit 3, 4, 5, 0. So let's see if this is a fateful draw. 2 attack, and I draw. Oh, now it's turned into a rest turn. Now I kind of want to rest because I can get rid of a Grievous Wound. The one that plays extra cards in the villain deck. But let's see what else I get. It's not Moonlight. I'm not going to get the Blood Frenzy. So 2 recruit. Craving gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I didn't hit anything else, did I? No, so I still have 3 different values. So 5 more. I'm at 7. Have a good night. And 8. Okay. So I can hit Nemesis. Let me put this dual knives over here so I know it's on the other side. I can hit Nemesis. I get a 5 VP value for my victory pile. It's going to give me 4 different VP values. Plus, those 2 cards can be brought back out. Or I can KO both wounds. I think the former is the better decision here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Nemesis for 7. Give me another VP value. I got 4 VP values. And these cards will go back to where they came from here. Left and right. And I'll get another sidekick. And I hope it's another draw one. It is kind of that. It is exactly that, but not the one I expected. All right, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I won't think about it too hard. But that's pretty good. Let me get one of these rares soon. Turn 24 is another... Ooh. Kingpin's getting all the bystanders. I don't know what time you're talking about. Can't possibly be any other time. I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to play this Psychic. I'm going to leave it here so I can track it for Magik, but it's gone officially. Here we go. 1, 2. All right. Got to remember the dual knives is out here. I have Magik in my discard pile, so I'm going to go ahead and play Havoc for 4 total attack. with X Gene. I don't think I'm going to get a strength card, so I'm just going to go ahead and play Nothing Beats Rock right now to draw a card. It's another wound. I can't smash 2. I do get 1 more attack because I played a strength card, so I'm at 5 attack. I'll play Dimensional Portal, which will give me 2 more attack, plus 1 for each Psychic I played this turn, which is just the 1. That's why I left it out. 8. Man, I'm going to be 1 short, but I can hit Kingpin. So Psychic goes away because I don't need to know about it anymore. And I've got 1 more attack, 9, and 2 recruit. If only I played another Instinct or Strength, I could hit the Mastermind, but I can't. But I do have exactly 11 total points, so I'm going to either arrest or hit Kingpin. I'm going to hit Kingpin right now for 11 total points, just to have that cleared city for things that care. No fight effect here, so he's gone. And I get both bias scanners. The first one does nothing. The second one does nothing. The first one, I make one of my heroes. Operative's going to go away. And thank you for that. I held on to these wounds, but we'll see what else comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I have that officer. I've got, the city is empty. So if I can keep the city empty, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a card draw. I just need 2 more recruit to get a rare. But with 1 draw, that's kind of a tall order. Time for the thing. Turn 25. Fatale, who fights KO one of her heroes. It's not too hard to take out, so. Okay. I want to draw with the sidekick first. So I'll play the sidekick to draw 2. 1, 2. Darn, I was hoping for another covert. Now I have to choose. Which one do I want to do? Do I want to do Morbius's Blood Frenzy or Morbius's Blood Frenzy? Morbin Time's going to draw cards, and Insatiable Craven is going to get attack. Now, drawing cards... So, if I play Insatiable Craven's effect, that's 4 extra attack. If I draw 4 cards, what are the odds I'll get more than 4 attack? Probably pretty good. What's my discard pile look like? Ooh, I have... Could be a bunch of grays, though. To hit the Mastermind, I need... Oh, the psychic can go away. I got 3 attack with Prison Riot. Here we go, 3 attack. A 4th with my Trooper. Let's say I play Morbin Time first. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you want to hit the Mastermind to get the plus attack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or, backwards, if I don't, I'll get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll literally be 1 short from hitting the Mastermind. And I'll probably get that with 4 card draws, won't I? So I should probably do its Morbin Time. And I get to go through the deck faster. And I guess I'll still hit the Mastermind. So let's do that. Insatiable Craving first. 5, 6. It's Morbin Time. I think this is the first time I played it. No worries. I kind of have it. This is my Blood Frenzy, by the way. This little die here. Sup, Skullfire? Okay, so that puts it up to 9. I get to draw 4 cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a little bit of attack, but I just needed 1. So I'll play the 10th attack right here. And that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Ooh, I can get a Drax rare if I hit with excessive violence. So check this out. 11 attack. And then I'm going to go ahead and play my recruit just in case. That's 2. I can double the attack I have. Ooh, Revenge for My Family is going to be incredible with Morbius. All right. Precog 4. I could recruit Drax. I don't want to this turn. 5, 6. Let me put dual knives over here. All right. Let's go ahead and hit Hulk with excessive violence. When they do, we will know about it. Okay, revert to Bruce Banner. Fight, you get a tech hero from the HQ for free. Oh, that would have been so cool if one of these rares was tech, but they're both strength. So, revert to Bruce Banner did nothing, but also didn't hurt me. Now both sides have a Hulk tactic. Now my Blood Frenzy is going to be 5 because I have that 6 value now. And I did the excessive violence, so I get 2 recruit. And this is mine. Revenge for My Family. Double the attack you have. Oh, that's so good. Excessive violence. You may KO a villain from your victory pile to do its fight effect, which I might do, but that's not great with Blood Frenzy. But I don't care. I care about the first part. I care about the first part of that. So picking that up. Morbius is wonderful. And let's see if I draw it, because I'm going to go that 4-card draw. Ooh, this is good. Those 2 nothing beats rock, and the fact that I'm shuffling my deck right now makes it real likely. And I'll increase Wasteland Hulk's attack in a second. Come up to 13. Okay, he's great, but hopefully the combo of Drax and Morbius's rare will help me take him down at that high attack. My D12 doesn't go up to 13, so I'm gonna have to do a swap of the dice. 3 more cards. Give me some rare stuff. Here we go. 4. Nope. 5. 6. Okay, I get to draw 3 cards, so that's good. Maybe I'll get into the stuff I want. And let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put the 5 VP over here. Just like so, and then we'll increase his attack to 13, and it's only going to go up. Turn 20, I think. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, more Death's Heads. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I'm getting a lot of time. So my discard pile still has range cards in it, so when I play Havoc with the XG, I get 4 attack. Can I hit the Mastermind again? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm so close, I might. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to do a big recruit. Let me just get as much attack as I can get. So I am invisible. Got the excessive violence effect out there for later. I get 1 more attack for playing an instinct card. I'm going to go ahead and play Psychic Knife, which is going to give me another card draw. Okay, I played an instinct, so I get 1 attack with dual knives. It's over here. And then I get 1 piercing energy, just for fun. So my total attack is 9. Which is short. When I need to hit the Mastermind. Pretty excited to get Midnight Suns eventually in the hero ranking. Pretty awesome set of 5 heroes. Oh, they're going to do really well. And yeah, we're like, what are we? 75 heroes away from Midnight Sun. 75 days, which is not that long. Something like that. Okay. So, I can do an excessive violence easily. Fatale and Death's Heads are going to be 2 KOs. So let me go ahead and play what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. Wish I could hit the Mastermind. So I've got that piercing energy, so I might as well use it, right? So Death's Heads for 1 piercing energy. I definitely outwit, right? 2, 4. Checking it out. Remember that Havoc's cost is 6. So I get to KO one of my cards that costs 0. I wish I had wounds to KO, but I don't. But I'll take it. And let's hit Fatale with excessive violence. For 6, that's going to cost me 3. And the fight effect is KO one of your heroes. I'm going to go ahead and KO this other operative. Get rid of Fatale. And I get to reveal the top part of my deck. Ooh, I get to draw it. That's really good. I could have changed it to something really cool. Oh, man. You know what I just did? I got myself a rare. Check it out. I'm going to play Also Illegal. That's 4 more recruit. Now I can pick up Korg's rare, so I can reshuffle the HQ. I got to be careful when I use it, because I do want dual knives, but I'm going to pick up the rare. I got all 3 rares. Oh, plus I got another attack, but it's not going anywhere. Forged by a Fire. Oh, I forgot that Korg had transforming cards, because I just haven't seen him. But that's cool. Give me your question, Skullfire. I will try to answer it and not forget anything else. Oh, this is not a good hand. I can't really afford to have dud hands. I'm on a clock here. Maybe this hand will be okay. Turn 27. Random. All right, he's stealing stuff. Please give me a number I don't have. 5. Okay. Oh, he would have taken Morbius. Plus, this is a good card. That's a less common cost. No 5s over here. No 5s over here. So random gets nothing. Thank goodness. Thanks for saving me, Psylocke. Oh, did I instinctively get rid of the knife? Thank you. I threw the knife away. There it is. Peek. Thank you for the catch. I wonder if I would have caught it on my next turn. I'm like, where's the knife? But I appreciate that I didn't have to do that. When a Mastermind Tactics gives you boost to recruit or damage, is that permanent to the end of the game or just that turn? So like if a tactic said you get +3 attack, every time a card effect says that, it's always temporary. There are no permanent effects in Legendary except for things like artifacts, celestial boons. They're very specific. So unless it says permanent within the keyword, always assume temporary. Oh, he did. He did steal Psylocke. Thank you. And horrors, but you know, those are very few and far between. There's some, and horrors are, yeah, there's some effects that are like horrors, but most of the time, unless it says otherwise, temporary. Good question. And don't make it harder for yourself. All right, let's go move mountains 4-2-0, which is gonna give me 2 attack base. On the left-hand side, I don't have the knives over here. I almost gave myself that. Okay, draw a card. Wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, always good to check the rules. Trust me, I forget stuff all the time too. So I draw another card, smash 2. I smash this wound away, and I KO it. Wonderful. 2 more attack. Let's do another Korg. Draw a card. Oof. Okay. Well, how much recruit do I have? I got 2, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll smash the trooper away because I'm not gonna hit the Mastermind. 6 attack total. So I can hit and ooh, right side gains butterfly effect or whatever side I want. It's a covert, right? Which gives me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. So let me go ahead and hit random. Actually, no, I might recruit the top card of the hero deck, which will let me draw cards. Before I do that, let me play precog, see what's there. Top card is another precog. All right. 3, 4, 6. Okay, so what I can do, I don't really want another precognition. Actually, you know what? Lord of Granite would be amazing on this side. It'll be easy to transform, and then once it does, it's a covert card that triggers Morbius, draw card, smash 3. Oh, I really want that now. But I can still get precognition to draw a card after that because I have enough recruit for it. So I am going to take Forged by Fire first and see what comes up. I can still, yeah. If I recruit precog from the HQ, I still get to draw a card. Because it's still the card I revealed from the top. And there's no, let's see. So I still could get it. You know what? I'm going to get it for the card draw just in case I draw something really good that'll let me hit the Mastermind. So I'm going to take the precognition. Plus, it is a covert. And we got a Nothing Beats Rock. I do get to draw a card. And unfortunately, it's just a trooper. So I'm at 7, which wasn't what I wanted. But I will hit random for 4. That's not a new VP value, right? I already have a random. Yep, I do. No excessive violence, because I didn't need it. And butterfly effect, let me see. X-Gene Covert, get a +1 piercing. I kind of want to take this on the left-hand side. I only have the 1 piercing energy card on the right. Plus, it's covert. I have more covert over here. It will saturate the deck a little bit. But if I get a second one, I can hit Wasteland Hulk with it. All right, I'm going to be greedy and take it on the left-hand side. And end my turn. There's Morbin time. And a wound. But this is already... Once again, I have to choose the covert. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus. I could activate the other one for a guaranteed hit on the Mastermind, but I don't know. I never know. Turn 28. The whole game, I'm already playing on borrowed time. There they are. Fight. Cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. Escape, same effect. I got tactics on both sides, so I'm safe from that. Wasteland Hulk's promo art looks like he's being attacked by Psylocke Psychic Butterflies. Yeah, kind of. Pretty good. All right, nothing goes over my head. Excessive violence is activated. The effect is ready for me. Dual knives gives me 1 attack. That's 4. And if I want to hit the Hulk gang, I gotta play Magik. But I can't hit them with excessive violence, though. I've got 3 recruits. 1, 2, 3. Kind of a weak turn. Are there slushies in the Wasteland? I want that dual knives. I don't have the recruit for it. You know what? I'll take Nothing Beats Rock over here because this side needs a way to get rid of its wounds. So I will take it. And there's a precog. Okay, got that out of the way. It is Moonlight. Okay, well, I'm about to reshuffle. Having that magic teleported might be very useful. Oh, they are. They're very good. I'm going to leave the Hulk gang there. Instead, I'm going to teleport magic. I'll have a better next hand. I'm trying to hit the Mastermind with as much expediency as I can muster, so let's see if that was worth it. Soldier. So the Death's Heads, because I have a conditional KO, I already wasted a few of them not KOing them. Not KOing anything with them because I didn't outwit early on just to clear the city. And that hurt a little bit. This is fun. It's very fun so far. Love this hero combo. What, you play Legendary for fun? What a weirdo. Alright. I'm venting a little. Just kidding. I'm having a blast. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! 5, 6. There's the rare, and there's a lot of blue and a lot of good stuff. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. All right, doesn't really work with the dual knives, but whatever. Here we go, turn 29. Ouch! Beginning of the end, you guys. Here we go. This is twist 5. Each player gains a wound. No way to avoid this right now. So 2 standard wounds go out. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, my decision right now is going to be one of activation here. So, do I want to activate Insatiable Craving or Blood Frenzy? Is my 4-card draw going to be worth 5 attack? And I think it will be, because let me look at my discard pile. Yeah. Look what I don't see my second Insatiable Craving. And I've got 6 cards. A good chance I could draw it. And then get Blood Frenzy on top of that. So I'm gonna take that chance. Let's do a Prison Riot here. Let's play Insatiable Craving first, unactivated. We'll play It's Morbin Time. You gave me an awful visual of like putting a straw in there. And, oh god, okay. So 8 total attack, Blood Frenzy. I get to draw 5 cards. Oh, I have to draw. It has to be in the top 5 of 6. That's a lot of cards to draw. Let's do it. 1. There it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? Because I'm seeing a thing. I'm seeing a really good thing that makes me very happy. All right. Let's go ahead and play Insatiable Craving right now. Activate the Blood Frenzy. 10. And I have 5 attack in addition. So 15. For now. Might do some multiplication. I don't know about that. Let's go ahead and play Red Wing, see what I've got. Ooh, I got 2 cards in my deck. So if I do this, none of these cards get shuffled in. Is it worth doing that right now? I don't know. It is Moonlight, by the way. So I do, on top of this, get 2 Recruit plus Blood Frenzy towards Recruit. So I get 7 total Recruit this turn. Let me put everything over there. Let me play my Troopers. 17. Okay. Is there any one card that Red Wing could draw that would give me significant enough attack to make it even more worth it? Maybe, but most of them are Recruits. So I think I'm going to take the W here and double my attack right now. Although, Wasteland is going to be 13. He's going to be 29 total to hit. Which I'll get to doing this. And I could always draw after if I really need to, so I won't double it. But let's do it now. Let's do it now. Revenge for my family. Double the attack you have. So my 17 attack is getting doubled to 34 attack, which is a lot of attack. I feel like the last time I did this, it didn't work, but now it did. Also, it's got excessive violence. You may KO a villain from your victory pile to do its fight effect. Whew. This is fun. I like this. Let's go ahead and hit Wasteland Hulk 1 time for 13. I still have 2 dice after doing that. Hey, I still have to do the final blow, and that's going to be hard to do. So, Memories of Pain. Each other player puts 2 wounds from their discard pile on top of their deck. Only one on the right-hand side. That still hurts. Okay, tactic gone. So he's going to be... 3 tactics are out. He's at 16 right now. So, let's go ahead and hit him for 16. I got 5 left, enough for the Hulk gang. So turn down to 5. Hit him for his final tactic, but the final blow still remains. He's very tough with the final blow. Radioactive regeneration. KO up to 2 wounds from your hand and or discard pile. Gladly. I will KO this subdermal tracker from my hand. And for my discard pile, do I have another Grievous? No, so I'll just KO this standard one. Okay. Just one more hit. Unfortunately, that's all 5 tactics. So he's got 15 attack on top of his 7. 22. Oh, actually, yeah, let me think about that. I can retroactively do an excessive violence because I didn't reveal anything new. The tactic was the only tactic left. Just 19? Oh, just 19. Sorry, I'm thinking about 3 things at a time. Yep, just 19. Plus 3. Wait, he's at 22, right? Plus 3 for each of his tactics. Oh, I see from before. He's at 22 right now. Yeah, I see. Yeah, a measly 19. Yeah, let me do that right now, actually. I can only do it once, so I can do it right now. But then I don't want to lose any Blood Frenzy bonuses. So, if I spend 1 extra attack, I won't get to hit the Hulk gang yet. Oh, I do have a draw, though, and I get to activate both excessive violence effects. I think that's worth it. So I will do that. I'll say I hit Wasteland Hulk for extra. So I hit him for 20. Well, he's 7 plus 3 for each tactic. Oh, wait. Yeah, he is 19. For some reason, I thought 5. You know what? I was looking at the 5 here. Thank you. Okay, let me think. Yeah, he's only got 4 tactics, not 5 tactics. I always hit him 5 times, so that number got mixed up. So yes, he is 19. All right. I was trying to do hard mode. So now he's 19. There's a lot of endorphins here. So give me a break. All right. So let's do the Blood Frenzy thing. I hit him for excessive violence. I got 2 recruit, and I make KO a villain for my victory pile to do its fight effect. What can I spare? I can spare Random. He has no fight effect. Nemesis doesn't have a fight effect. And Wasteland Hawkeye. Double final blow mode, yes. I might just KO a Death's Heads for the 1 KO, because if I KO Wasteland Hawkeye, other player draws a card and I lose a 4. So I'm just going to get rid of a Death's Heads. I'll get rid of 1. Fatale's on the other side, so... Let's get revenge with Drax and KO this Death's Heads to KO one of my cards that costs 0. I guess I should have played the Shield Agent, but I'll get rid of a Trooper. It's fine. So KO that. Well, you know what? Am I going to recruit? I don't need... I look how much recruit I have. I don't need it. So I'll KO the Agent anyway, even though I didn't play it. All right. I'm still not going to draw because I want all these awesome cards to show up again. I only have 2 cards in my deck, so if I play Red Wing right now, he's going to reshuffle everything without these. And I don't want that. So let's go ahead and recruit some good things. I'm going to start with Move Mountains because it's a draw card. Gives me attack, doesn't get in the way. And 5 left. Ooh, okay. I don't really need the recruit anymore, though. Prison Riot's pretty darn good, though. It's 3 attack on there. I don't think I want to take anything else. I got such a good machine here. I'm gonna get a sidekick, and hopefully it's a draw card sidekick. It is. That's really all I need. And I'll end my turn there. I'm going to be playing a little conservatively here, because this new shuffle is going to determine if I win very soon or not. Okay. Those are the last 2 cards in the deck. I get 4 more cards after the complete reshuffle with a lot of good stuff in here. Can I get that 19 attack to hit Wasteland Hulk? I might never get a combo like I just got. But I also might, so I hope if I do soon, before Twist 8. Yeah, if I get a winning hand right now, I can't lose, so I really want that. Very nervously shuffling right now. One of my most nervous shuffles I've ever shuffled. We just crossed the 2-hour mark for the stream, so I'm going to stop shuffling here. See what I get. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. So right now, that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 12, 14. This is 14 attack with 2 card draws. I need 5 attack with 2 card draws. That's doable. We'll see what happens. Also, there's a lot of attack over here. What am I talking about? Turn 30. Another Hulk gang. All right, I like that. I like that. All right. So I really want to take... Well, let me see. Korg will actually give me 2, 5 attack. Can I win here? 5 attack. 7, 10, 13, 14, 15. Okay. 15 total attack with this side. So no. I can't... I don't have any range to pick up for Havoc. I don't have anything on my discard pile, unfortunately. I think we're late enough in the game I should give up this dual knives in the HQ just to cycle the HQ anyway. I don't really care about Moonlight anymore because Mesmerize doesn't give... I don't really need the recruit. And the only thing this side... I could teleport both Magics, which would be give me a guaranteed 5 attack. Or a guaranteed 4 attack when they come back up. I only have the 1 recruit, though. That really hurts me. Alright, let's cycle the HQ just for fun. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to play Cronin Tactician. Put all cards in the HQ in the bottom of the hero deck in random order. Get the total printed attack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. There goes the other dual knives. If it was earlier in the game, I would have left it there. So random order. Not like it matters right now. New HQ. HQ wipe. Magik. Morbius. Psylocke. Morbius. And Scalded by Sunlight, which is a great card I have not seen yet. So, I might as well play Havoc now, because I'm... Oh, actually, I have a 5 cost, but I can't recruit it. So that's up to 7. I could get 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. No need. Really no need. Oh, by the way, I have an extra attack from dual knives, so that's... Yep, I didn't give myself that. That was 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 from the soldier. I'm just going to hit 1 Hulk gang for 5. Hulk Rampage happens. Both sides have tactics. No moves go out. And I will teleport both Magics just in case. Oh, double teleport. Here we go. Because there's 2 of them. That was totally not on purpose. And I'll end my turn there. And we are in even stronger Moonlight than before. Here's my new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good at all. So hopefully I can get the winning hand right now. You know, a little more attack. Turn 31. Oof, and no time to waste here. No time to lose. This is twist number 6. Each player gains a wound. Here we go. Boy, I hope I get the attack I need from these card draws. Please, 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 please. So what's the smart way to play this? First Prison Riot. Okay. 3 attack. Followed by Move Mountains. I got 4, 5, 3, 2. I got plenty of costs. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards left in the villain deck. I only need 5. I think I can do this. So there's 2 more from Move Mountains. I draw. I think I've done it. That's amazing. Forged by Fire, which can transform. I get to end this game with a Blood Frenzy outburst and a transform. Oh, this is so good. All right, this is going to be it, you guys. Let's see how I do it. Nothing beats rock. Draw a card. Oh, it got even better. It got even better. And I get to smash this wound away for 2 and KO it. This is ridiculous. All right, here we go. You ready for this? What a way to end the reboot. Start the reboot here. That's more than a winning hand. This is a table flipping hand for the Mastermind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Let's play Forged by Fire to recruit. And we're going to go ahead and transform him into Lord of Granite. There we go. I don't know why I didn't freeze, but whatever. Lord of Granite. Lord of Granite's here. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do it right here. I'm gonna say a lot of things. Try not to be anticlimactic. All right, now I'll play a Lord of Granite. Here we go. Draw a card. Oh my gosh, I got even better. Smash 3. I'm smashing away precognition. I'm up to 10. Oh my gosh. All right, my blood frenzy value is still 5. This is ridiculously epic. All right, my first insatiable craving is going to give me. Do I have a 3 before I do anything? I do. So here we go. Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm up to 12 plus 5 for blood frenzy, up to 17. I'm gonna play the second one. That's up to 22. I don't have enough dice for this. 22 attack. And now I'll play Revenge for My Family and double that 22 attack to a whopping 44 attack. That's 24? Okay, I'll believe you because I don't have time to look over it. That means I got 48 attack. I'll take it. If anybody wants to call him out, I don't know, but I'm not going to say no to that. 40. Oh, do I have another? Where's my other?
Dre
I have a third red.
has supported on Ko-fi for $92.
Oh my gosh! Dre has supported on Ko-fi
Congrats on defeating
for 92
all
bucks.
92
Congratulations on defeating all $1 per mastermind. That's amazing, Dre. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dre, for your support. This awesome die you got me, and that very generous donation. It's very needed. Thank you so much. Oh, that makes me feel so super special. Dre's been gifting subs for like every time I hit a new mastermind, so that puts a nice end cap on it. Thank you so much, Dre. And you guys can also support me at coffee.vegasgames.com. Really helps out all the behind-the-scenes stuff I did. If you've liked these past 139 Randomizer streams, consider becoming a member there for just little as $1 a month. Helps me out a lot. So thank you. All right, let's go ahead and do this. 48 attack after Revenge for My Family. You guys think I should use excessive violence? It is. It's like, yeah, it's exactly like that. So I'm gonna do the excessive violence things. Oh, look at this hand. I need to frame this. I'm gonna retire these cards and frame them, and by that I mean I'm not gonna do that at all. Let's hit the Hulk gang with excessive violence. So we'll end it with 2 left here. That's a walk-off hand. All right, hitting them, and I may KO a villain for my victory positive with fight effect. I'm not going to. I don't need to, and I'll get just 2 more recruit from the other excessive violence. I think you can only spend, if I'm being serious, you can spend 1. Can I spend as much attack as I want? You're good time, Jinjos. I can do excessive violence whenever I want, so I'm going to use excessive violence again. I just don't get any effects. I'm going to hit Wasteland Hulk for 42 attack. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and hit him for 42 attack. He explodes. Just like his What If episode, or that What If episode. He is gone. And I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I defeat him. And just like that, we have defeated every single mastermind in randomized setups in Marvel Legendary. There's light bulbs. I'm pressing this button. My stream's gonna crash. Thank you. We did it. We did it, you guys. It only took me 139 Thursdays, or whatever day I was streaming on. But we did it with this in the most epic way possible. Look at that. That's amazing. That is something else. Where were the last 2 scheme twists? 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns. And 4 more turns left. We did it. The helicopter is frozen. All is right. Look at this hand. Somebody screenshot this and post it as a spoiler in the live channel, because this is ridiculous. That's so good. Well, thank you all for coming to and supporting the channel for all these randomizer streams. All right, Ollie's got my stats here. Wins. What? Wins 2,040. Wait. I think those numbers are off, because I haven't played 2,047 games. I think that means something else. Average. Oh, yes. Okay, Ollie's got the full league stats. So, at the end of this, which will actually end of this week. The Randomizer League has had 2,047 games played total, average 62.22% win rate, and then losses, 1,243 games lost in total for the league. Bengals incoming. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. All right, let me go ahead and do the predictions, do all the regular stuff here, and talk about the reboot. So stick around. I'm going to tell you how the reboot's going to go, give you some news, and then we're going to raid into somebody else. For all those times you had rares KO'd, none of them were KO'd and led to your victory in the 23rd hour. Yes. So good. Hey, Jolt, thank you for all 5 gifted subs. Enjoy those, you guys. This is such an epic turn. All right, let me go ahead and resolve the predictions. Oh, this feels so great to do. Resolving this. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for all the support. Coming to my streams. It started with me just talking to a wall and playing Legendary, and now I have like 30 of you here and actively participating, catching my mistakes, giving me advice here, just chatting about all kinds of things, and I look forward to every single Thursday. I am here because of you guys, so thank you. All Masterminds commanders made defeated by September 2023, and we did it. We're going to be throwing in What If soon, but it was a win. There we go. There's 58,000 channel points, mostly going back to the folks that put them up. So enjoy those there. We have 70 schemes remaining. After What If, it's going to be 74. All these still going with the stats. I can't wait to see the rest. Okay, top 5 frequent players for the league. Off the cuff with 228 games played. Snash, 196 games played. Montax with 188 games played. This is great. Ollie and Kyla with 177 games played. And Red John with 153 games played. Thank you guys so much for playing so much. What If is out next week on Wednesday, on the 20th. I'm glad you're all part of this moment, too. I think you must have more of a social life than a lot of us, depending on whatever your activities are. I'm gonna get on top of that list, top us of the reboot. Ooh yeah. So for the reboot, we will reboot. Well, we're not gonna reboot scores. We'll have like a legacy score, and then okay. Let me talk about the reboot real quick. Oh, do you have setup B up yet, Ollie? If not, that's cool because I just want to talk about stuff. Reboot rules, because we will be rebooting. I am going to tell you this before I give you the news about the reboot. Oh, we got a wheel spin. Montax spun the wheel. Okay, I'll spin the wheel in a second. Let me talk a little more about the reboot, but please stick around. I want to get you more channel points, and you can get more by participating in a raid. By the way, if you have any channels you want me to raid, let me know. Okay, so let me start with this. So because I have played Randomizer games for 3 years, almost every week, a few weeks off, what I'm going to be doing is, before the reboot, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the Randomizer games. I've been doing it for 3 years. This will serve a couple of purposes. First, give me a break from them for a little bit, give Ollie and Kyla a break from all their awesome work on it, and wait until more people get What If. So we are going to start the reboot about a month from now, and in between that time, I might do some other kind of streams in there. I think Ollie and Kyla might be doing something to keep you guys competitive during that time. I'll let them tell you about it when that comes up. But I'm going to take a little break on the Randomizer games and specifically the Randomizer League until a month has gone by. Once that month goes up, we'll do the reboot. We're going to throw in What If. It's all going to be great. I'm going to talk about the reboot real quick. All the Masterminds are going back into the rotation. Every single one. They will no longer require their always leads groups, except for the new Mastermind. So any Masterminds from What If and future Masterminds, I have to defeat them with their always leads before they'll come back in. They'll be eliminated again one by one until we're down to another Mastermind. Our big goal is to eliminate all the schemes. That's what we're trying to do here. And we'll probably get through all the Masterminds again before we get through all the schemes, but that's part of it. I am going to be introducing a bit of a reward for the league this time. Setup B traditionally has been the 2 expansions, the expansion from the Mastermind and the Scheme, plus Core Set. We're going to be changing it up. We are no longer going to, by default, be using the expansion from the Scheme. We're going to be using the expansion from the Mastermind, the Core Set, the Scheme only if it requires other cards from that set, and a 3rd or 4th expansion. That expansion is going to be chosen by the winners. Here's what's going to happen. When you submit, and by the way, this break is going to give me more time to get the forums ready and everything. When you submit your entries for the Randomizer League, you're also going to submit your top 3 expansions you would like to see used in the following week's Setup B. If you get 3rd place, your top choice is considered. 2nd place, your top 2 choices are considered. And 1st place, your top 3 choices are considered. We'll average out all the choices between both Setup A and B's first to third winners, and the one with the most votes are tied for it, tie broken by Ollie and Kyler or myself. That will be the second expansion used in Setup B. So if that's confusing, I will write it all out at some point. But we're going to introduce a little bit of a reward again, and I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm also going to take out a bunch of standard bystanders from my bystander stack for the reboot, and I think that's it. There might be something else, but that's pretty much most of it. They're tied for 5th. Awesome. Sweet. It is going through. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, that's all I got to say for now. Thank you so much for everything. I can't really say any more. Thank you for everything. My triple dice attack and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I want to see some board gamers so we can say hi to them and support the Twitch board game community. It's a lot smaller of a, I've learned it's a smaller community than you might have thought, but it's a really awesome community at the same time. Oh, let me do the wheel. Thank you for saying wheel. I would have forgotten. Let's spin the wheel for Montax. Oh man. All right, here we go. Thank you. Spin the wheel for Montax. Here we go. I'm hearing the beeps, right? It is... Oh, it's the scheme that I just used. Montax, I think you have this one. So would you like to give this up and spin again? It's literally the one that we just beat. Points already went out. So you have your points. Let me know, Montax. And I'm probably going to clean this up tomorrow. I'm just going to say. Spin again. New spin. Here we go. This one is going to be... Oh, with 10th anniversary. So, Montax, I know you have all of these. Would you like another Silver Surfer? Because you were the legendary gamer last year when they had them, so I know you have them all. If you give this one up, it's going to Discord for another giveaway. And someone's going to get one of these 2 cards based on your points. You're good. All right. I'm going to be heading over to Discord, and one of you can win a Silver Surfer. So look for the giveaway channel. I will be giving it away there. Or the Cosmic Cube if you want that instead. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. There you go. All right. Who is playing some board games? Not a lot of people are playing board games right now. But I don't... She has more viewers than I do. But we're going to go ahead and raid Bonzinator because she's doing some tabletop camera work right now, and I know how rough that it can be. Thank you all. Stay tuned for whatever Ollie and Kyla may have cooked up. Stay tuned for a What If stream hopefully next week, and stay tuned for the reboot in a little bit. I love you all. You're amazing. Thank you. Couldn't have done this without you. Would have lost my mind by then. Take care, everybody. Enjoy this setup.